All right, we're gonna start now. So, hello everyone, welcome to DIY4Youth's intro workshop for Pilot Division coming up in August. My name's Legend, and I'm gonna be your host for today. In this workshop, we're gonna talk about everything you need to know about the Pilot Division, including how to sign up, date and times, submissions, etc. We'll also be introducing the main topics and learnathon things for the learnathon sessions. By the way, thank you all so much for joining us in the previous hackathons and learnathon sessions. Including the first and second hackathon, we've got over 110 participants. Without further ado, let's get to it. I'm gonna invite our president Sophie Li to talk about our vision and mission along with updates of our team members.
All right, thanks, Legend. I'm going to go over where we're at right now as an organization and also where we're headed for the future. So, I guess as an organization, DIY4Youth started out offering API services at a low cost to student entrepreneurs, and that was our primary goal. And in many ways, we achieved this beyond what we ever could have imagined. We've offered low-cost API services in our hackathons and in our learnathons, as well as services often completely for free to very young students to allow them to learn how to use those skills. We've seen our students code chatbots. Many of you have done that already. Make AI-powered websites, create apps, and launch their own small businesses and put them out onto the market. And we're so, so proud of what you've all achieved already. We've also branched out and become a kind of educational institution. We've always focused heavily on teaching skills to students that they never would have been able to access from any other organization. And we're so proud of you for all of your roles in helping us achieve that. In many cases, these are technical skills. A lot of you have already learned about prompt engineering from previous hackathons and hacker divisions. You've learned and advanced your Python coding skills. You've learned how to work with user interfaces such as Gradio. And you've also learned a huge amount of soft skills, pitching, presentation skills, the courage to stand up in front of judges who are evaluating you and present your best work to them. We're so, so proud of the work that you've done so far. And these are skills that we are offering to fifth and sixth and seventh graders who are learning things that maybe they wouldn't have been able to access until high school or university and beyond. So we're so excited to keep offering that to our youngest students. They've achieved things they never previously thought they could, and I'm so excited to see what you all do next. And so our pilot division is the next step towards this branching out into offering more and more educational opportunities for you all. We're going to have even more learnathons this time, and we're going to be building upon even more advanced skills. Now I want to introduce our updated team. So we have a new member of our team. Menu and Legend are both our vice presidents and our co-founders. You know them already, but Evan is our new chief technology officer, as well as our co-founder. I'd like to invite him to introduce himself.
Okay, so hello everyone. Hi, my name's Evan Lee. I've currently just came out of grade 6, turning grade 7 next semester, and I'm the co-founder and chief technology officer of DIY4Youth. And I've taught several classes in a small nonprofit organization called Coding is Fun. I know many programming languages such as Python, C++, Java, HTML, etc. And other than coding and programming, I have other hobbies like math, hockey, and chess. And overall, I'm very happy to be here to support you guys. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sophie and Evan, for introducing our mission vision along with teams. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about more of the information for the hackathon. First of all, who can join this event? Our program is open to everyone who wish to make their ideas and innovation come true through tech solutions. You've all probably know about the Novice and Hacker divisions, which we previously held in the first and second hackathons. So I'm just gonna briefly go over them. For Hacker division, there's a $10 per person fee. You have to achieve all the Novice division prerequisites. Okay, so now I'm gonna move directly to the Pilot division. The Pilot division is a step up for the hacker one. So you have to have all the hacker and novice prerequisites in order to be eligible for this one. Besides that, you have to promote DIY4Youth in the social media and get at least 20 likes. That's one of the prerequisites as well. Besides that, you have to there's a $20 per person entry plus judging fee, which are both included in that for the pilot division. So I'm going to introduce the two higher levels as well. For the innovator division, it's the level above pilot division. As you can see on this pyramid, the students from this division are going to be picked from the pilot. And besides that, you have your own mentoring you through the whole course and learnathons to guide you to the right path to success. Last but not least, the entrepreneur division. It's the highest level, and students will be picked from innovator, where more advanced knowledge will be taught and more information will be come up later, sooner, and closer to the division, higher level divisions. All right, so I'm gonna invite Evan to talk about what and more details about the hackathon.
All right, so thank you, Legend, for passing on to me. So, you may be probably wondering what we will do for this hackathon. Well, we'll be using the design thinking process to solve problems in real life. Some things are to create ideas, prototype, pitch, and write a business plan. And you may be like, oh, the Learnathon's the same thing as the Hacker Division. Well, you're right, but there is a difference between the Hacker Division and the Pilot Division. It's that you'll be learning about how to answer questions that ChatGPT cannot answer. For example, if you ask ChatGPT what you got on your math homework, ChatGPT will have no idea. This is called RAG. RAG technology can support the needs of the user that ChatGPT cannot. You'll be learning the RAG technology through this hackathon. So now we'll be talking about the Learnathon schedule. On August 10th, we'll have our first Learnathon. We'll talk about document processing. Basically, it's like if you have a teacher to give you a homework saying you have to summarize a huge article. Well, for an AI, obviously you have to turn that article into a format that you can understand. So let's just say turning a PDF into text format. On August 13th, we'll have our second Learnathon, and we'll be talking about embeddings and semantic searching. Basically, we'll find the relevant knowledge inside of the text to relate to the question. And on August 15th, we'll be learning how to prompt engineer. And we're adding this new relevant knowledge that we learned from our article, and we're adding it to the prompt template. And we'll also be learning how to project management, so you can upgrade to the next levels like innovator and entrepreneur, because you'll be more organized and you'll be more professional. We'll also learn about user story management, and we'll understand the client for better solutions. Basically, we can suit their needs better, and we can analyze the client. Now I'll be passing it on to Legend for the future slide deck. Thank you.
Thanks, Evan. So here is the schedule for the whole pilot hackathon. As Evan talked about before, from August 10th to 15th are the Learnathon sessions, as you can see in the third bullet point of this timeline. So basically, we're here right now in the first number 1 introduction workshop. After that, from tomorrow till August 6th is the sign up, the time for you guys to sign up through the Google form. Next is the Learnathon sessions, as Evan talked about before. After that, from the day after the Learnathon till the day before hackathon, it's the project development time, which is the time for you guys to go with your team and talk about what you're gonna make and start working on your projects and prototypes, and make sure they're done before the hackathon. On August 31st, it's the opening ceremony for the hackathon, which the actual hackathon will gonna happen on the next day, which is September the 1st. By the way, it's a Sunday on September the 1st. All right, so here is the hackathon day schedule. As I mentioned before, the open ceremony is on August 31st, and the hackathon is on the next day. The details will be released sooner to the hackathon, and this is really important. You have to submit your project and prototype package before August 31st, 11:59 p.m. That's the deadline. Make sure to note that. Also, there will be two modes, in person or online. You can either choose to be in person, which the location will be released sooner to the hackathon, or you can choose online. All right, now I'm gonna invite Sophie to talk about more about the awards along with the closing speech for today's session.
Cool, thanks, Legend. So we know that you're all probably going to come up with some very cool projects, and we want to give you the recognition for doing so. So we'll have first, second, and third place awards along with the corresponding medals for each, so gold, silver, and bronze. Okay, let's close out. Just for all of you who are here, I want to first thank you all for being here and thank you all for sticking with us for the past few months. We know you've all made it through the novice and hacker divisions, and we're so happy and so honored that you would place that trust in us and stick with us throughout all of these months, and we hope we can continue to bring you educational opportunities. As for our next steps, I think you've been sent out a Google form for registration to fill out, and more details will be in there. And make sure on the next page, we'll have a QR code for our Discord server. If you aren't in there already, please make sure to join. We can take any questions anyone has right now.
So the QR code on the left is for the form, and we'll send it out in WeChat and Discord after this as well. We will end in 2 minutes if there's no any more questions.